What's up? What's going on, good people? Back doing another live stream for the first time in uh probably a week or so. Probably longer than that. It's probably been a good 2 weeks since I went live. So for those who like tapping into my live, I do apologize for the long gap in live streams, but I will say this. You know, I appreciate everybody for being patient. I just been, life been lifing and all that good stuff. But I still have been doing the live streams as much lately. But I appreciate everybody for being patient. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here before we really get into the meat and potatoes of this particular topic that I'm gonna talk about, which is just travel related stuff, really at the end of the day. So yeah, we gonna get into this. Okay, we got Mr. Pocket Fent. Hello, my favorite streamer. What's going on? Who is this, by the way? You have a wrench, but you changed your name and your picture, so I'm not sure who this is. It's been so long, so forgive me if I'm not sure who you are. You changed your name, so oh, it's Braxton. Okay, Braxton. Okay, I figured it was probably you. I figured it was probably you, man. My bad. It's been so long since I've been on here, and you got another name, so that's what's up, man. I've been doing good. How about yourself? Supreme, what's going on, Supreme? Supreme viewing this bad boy. He up in here. He up in his live stream. He up in this live. Up in the chat. Yeah, y'all. It's been a win. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Braxton. I'm really glad to hear that. I know it's been a while, man, but I've been doing well. Just been doing my vlogging, been working, just living life, and and everything like that. So can't complain. I have editor Sepsil in the building. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tapping in. Yep, even the trolls are back at it again. Even the trolls are back at it again. So, yeah. Braxton, appreciate you for taking care of that lightweight, getting them up out of here. I don't know too much about Nickelback. That's Benjamin Dover 32. I don't know much about Nickelback. So yeah, it's not. It's I don't. I've heard of them. I heard a few of their songs, but I couldn't like recite them word for word, to be honest. But yeah, we got a few more people in here. We're almost at the 4 minute mark. So you know, let me see. Read his name again, and I'll remove it if you want, man. Oh, are you referring to? Are you referring to the? Is it the good I think guy that you just timed out, or because other than that, I didn't really see anything else other than that particular comment. Welcome to the live, Akbar. Welcome to the live. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Shout out to Uzbekistan. More of my international viewers in the building. Oh, the Nickelback. Oh, the guy that mentioned Nickelback is Benjamin Dover. Benjamin Dover 32. I don't know what is this editor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Say it's skinny, this good man. It's no. I'm not sure what you're. I'm honestly not sure what you're talking about. Benjamin's over 32. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying now, Braxton. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It went over my head the first time. Yeah, get him on up out of here. Wow, wow. Yep, we got 22 people in the building. We got 22 people in the building. But yes, guys, it's just we're in October now. We're in October. It seemed like this year is flying by. Like it went by so fast. I can't believe we're already in October, the second day to be exact, and we're in the fall season. So, for all my content creators out there, keep grinding. It's we in the fall season, and I know you guys are going to continue to do great things. I do plan on traveling a little bit during the fall season. Um, Actually, I do plan on doing maybe not as much traveling as I was doing earlier in the year, but I'm gonna do a little something. Go get some content because for you guys, for you guys as supporters, you guys have been great thus far on my YouTube journey. And I could not have made it this far without you guys' support. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And I just recently did a string of videos in Louisiana. Uh, and it's basically um just kind of highlighting areas that are economically depressed and it seems like, see, despite how economically depressed some of these areas are, say in like Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi, there's a vast amount of history and everything like that. So, those places are really valuable. They have a lot of historical value, but it's just sad to see that a lot of those places have went into absolute decline because of you know, the the crash in the industry. The industries went belly up. A lot of those industries have died out, and as a result of that, uh, places like Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, some places in Alabama, so on and so forth. A lot of those areas have just they lost a lot of their population because they lost a huge part of their population base, due in large part because the job market dried up and they had to go move to bigger cities. So if you go watch some of those videos that I done, I still have more that I'm gonna post. I still have a few more to post from Louisiana. I did a few videos out there, but yeah, the ones that I posted so far, especially in Bastrop, Louisiana, yeah, it's you see a lot of those areas are just completely just. It's not that much of a difference between there and like the Arkansas Delta and Mississippi Delta. You know what I'm saying? There's some parts of it of those regions that are developed, and there's some that aren't so much developed. But I'm gonna be lurking and stuff though. I might hop off and eating. Okay, yeah, no doubt, Braxton. I appreciate you for holding it down. But yeah, definitely go do your thing. Go get your grub on. I know it's dinner time, so it's all good. What up, Lopez? Lopez in the building. What's going on, my good brother? How's everything going on your end? Yeah, man. Yep, the fall's coming up, and this is actually a good traveling season too, because like in the fall, like the good thing about the fall is that it's off peak, it's off peak season, so the rates should be going down more. The hotel rates and everything like that should be going down more, and you know um yeah, it's off peak season. This is the best time, and then the weather is not going to be too sweltering as far as the heat is concerned. So, this is the ideal weather to travel and everything like that. So it's not too hot, but it's not going to be as it's not going to be as cold as it is in the wintertime. So yeah. So my plans this fall. I do know I want to go to North Carolina. I still want to go hit up the mountains in North Carolina. Um, I'm still trying to make it out to Texas. I don't have anything written in stone, but I still want to get out to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna try to find some time to get out there. Probably back up to Tennessee, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, most of my traveling I'm going to be doing in 2026. Um, oh, Bambi's asleep. Oh, Bambi's asleep now. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Rates just a little bit cheaper in the fall. Um, it's just a little bit cheaper in the fall, but I think summer is the highest. I think generally the summer is the highest, and then the wintertime is like next in line as far as because especially once it gets to be around like New Year's and Christmas and New Year's, them rates go up like crazy around that time. um I say for the most part fall is cheaper, probably with the exception of Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is travel season. It being a holiday, a lot of people are going to travel to go see their families and stuff like that. So you do have that, but you know. Welcome to the live stream. We have I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Keltoum Brahimi. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're doing well. And forgive me if I mispronounced your name. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I have on the radar. And sometimes, and another thing too, you might see that some of these places are spontaneous. Some of these places I go are spontaneous, bro. Like I don't really do, like I don't know, like months and months or weeks and weeks ahead of time that I'm gonna go to these places. I just be wanting to go, like I just be going, and a lot of times my spontaneous trips be some of the funnest ones, the most exciting ones. But yeah. Oh, is that right, Lopez? Chicken, fried steak, and eggs. That does sound really good. Eh, that really does sound really good, for real, for real. Oh, I pronounced it right. Okay, okay. That's what's up, man. I'm really glad. I'm glad they know that I pronounced it right. Um, Now, where are you from? Where are you from, Keltoon? Oh, with hash browns. Oh, definitely. And my favorite hash browns are the ones that like have the onions diced in them. I like when they dice the onions in the hash browns, and I throw a little salt on there. Man, that jump be hitting, man, for real. Welcome to the live, Tina. What's going on? What's cracking? What's cracking, Tina? I hope you're doing well. And I enjoyed y'all live stream, by the way. The panel when y'all were on Elevated's live. When y'all all were on the panel last night, that was really dope. I really enjoyed y'all. Okay, Algeria. Okay, out there in the motherland. Out there in the motherland. Shout out to Algeria. Salute to Algeria. How's everything out there? All right, what's that smell? I'm gonna get you up out of here. You're trying to be funny, but we'll see how funny it is when you get removed from this chat. Yeah, he out of here. He out of here. See, I don't, like I said, trolls. I don't mind trolls, but when you disrespectful like that, you getting out of here, and you not. Nah, like I said, I don't tolerate disrespect. Nah, these folks are nothing but losers, man. They just losers in life. They don't have nothing else better to do than try to insult people because it makes them feel better about themselves. Just a bunch of losers. That's all. That's a loser mentality. Yeah, I got him up out of here, David. Like, definitely had to 86 him for real. Definitely had to 86 him. Yeah, I like red potatoes too, man. I like dipping in some butter. Man, them red potatoes be hitting. Hey, how you doing? Exactly. Yeah, David. Yeah, I like them red potatoes, man. For real. You chop with some onions, absolutely, man. That be it. Set it up. Onions set it off, man. For real, for real. You see, Lopez know how to throw down. What up, Jerry the Sheep? What up, Jerry the Sheep? How's everything been going? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, Jerry the Sheep. I'm not really sure, bro. Let me look into that. I think it has something to do. Remember that time? I don't know if you remember this, but I think something happened with your account. I think somebody may have hacked it or something, and we had to. It was something that along those lines, and we had to get that straightened out. That could be what it is. Other than that, Dave, Jerry, how you been doing? That's something I've never tried, David. I've never tried that before. I've never tried. I'd like to try it out though. For real. It sounds good, man. For real. It's good with some eggs. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep that in mind. That I'm gonna keep that in mind for real. Is it pronounced chorizo? Chorizo? I think that's how it's pronounced. Just make sure it isn't too hot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep that in mind. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out for real. And I was at this Mexican spot. Matter of fact, that reminds me, I was at this Mexican spot out in Louisiana when I was doing my Louisiana vlogs. And I'll post a video from that town that I went to probably within the next couple of days or so. But yeah, it was Mexican spot. It was real good. It was real good. And it was like the only, the town was so small that it was so small. The town was so small that was the only Mexican restaurant. Get you back your wrench, and we're gonna get out of here. Reckless Empire, go back to jail. You look like you need to be in jail. But guess what? I'm not in jail. You know what I'm saying? I do this thing called obeying the law. You know what I'm saying? And I actually have a job. I actually work and go out and earn for a living. Reckless Empire. So how about that? How about them apples? Since you want to be insulting and stereotype and do all that type of stuff. I've never been to jail a day in my life. I have a clean record. But where you look like you need to be? You look like you need to be in timeout for 86,000 seconds and potentially blocked. Okay, but David Lopez says, if you go to a Mexican restaurant for breakfast, look for chorizo. Yeah, definitely. I gotta try that out, man. And you say with some eggs and made with pork and beef or pork or beef. And that sounds good, man. I gotta keep that in mind for real. Welcome to the live. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. We have, I think it's Natalia. I'm just gonna say Natalia. I'm not sure how you pronounce your last name, but I think it's Natalia. That looks like how you pronounce your name. Anyway, welcome to the live stream and thanks for tuning in. And yes, people like that do need a life. Absolutely. Find something to do productive with their life. You like, for real. You don't have nothing else better to do but than to go around, hating people and being nasty individuals. But you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I do everything I need to do not to match their level of ignorance and stupidity and stoop to their level. So, you know what I'm saying? That's basically how I look at it. And that came from me just maturing, and I had to learn how to basically just kind of like keep my emotions in check and just don't even respond to certain things, certain people, certain things. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the live, Lily. Welcome to the live. Thanks for tuning in. That live we had, that Sea Life live was that live was pretty. That joke was hilarious, but I was laughing. I'm still recovering. And bro, Lily, bro, I'm telling you, after you left, you missed the really funny part of Sea Life live. I think you had just left not too long before this trailer. Oh, I don't know, man. You have to go. You have to go to the replay. You have to go to the replay. It's hard for me to really explain. Oh, that wasn't you, Lily? Who was it? Wait a minute, I'm confused. Oh, I'm confused. Unless you're, yeah. See, don't do that, Lily. Confusing me. I'm like, wait a minute. I know. Look, I know I wasn't tripping now. Hey, see. Play too much, Lily. Play too much, man. For real. Oh man, that was funny. That was funny. You had me going. I was like, wait a minute. You, I know I wasn't tripping. Y'all done, hey, y'all done ate y'all. You said you had the family over. Did y'all eat and everything? Y'all ate and all that good stuff. Yeah, you are positive troll. Yeah, I feel like, look, I feel like every channel, that would be good for every channel to have that positive troll, because it's like, you vibe with these people, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like basically, I'm a content creator, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, thing is, I'm a content creator, but like at the same time, like I'm a regular person. You feel me? Like, that's why I like with this community. Like, I'm just like a really down to earth person, bro. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just my personality. So, so you know what I'm saying? I like the positive trolls. Like the positive trolls, it just basically means, we kind of have like a rapport to an extent. Even though we never met each other in person, it's like through here, it's like, bro, we just be vibing in each other's lives. That's what I like about it, you know. So whenever I can go check out everybody live, man, I go check out and just go vibe, man, for real. But yeah, we are roasted poblano. Is it poblano pepper rotini with Cajun shrimp? God dang, that sounds good, man. Like, for real, y'all be whipping it up, man. Y'all be whipping it up, bro, for real. It's nothing like some good food, bro. It's nothing like, good food, because it bring people together. I'm always been like, good food, good music and stuff like that. It really brings people together. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm open-minded when it comes to embracing other people's culture, because, it's like, bro, like, even though we might be different in regards to our ethnic backgrounds and whatnot, it's like we still people, we still human beings, bro. Like, we still have a culture, you know what I'm saying? And like, so, that's basically how my whole thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, so David was telling me about, man, I can't wait to go try that chorizo. I can't wait to go try that out. I'm gonna let you know, Lopez, too, bro, how it turned out. I'm gonna let you know. Hey, Lily, you still a member? You still a member? Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real, Lily. Like, my membership content, like, hey, look, my membership content is like, I haven't been doing it as much as I was initially when I started doing memberships. But like the last live, I mean, not live, but the last membership video I did, like it was like I was at this Mexican restaurant in Louisiana, like this little small town called. I haven't posted the vlog yet because I'm like putting out content like one day at a time right now. So I hadn't posted the actual vlog of the town where I went to in Louisiana called Hayneville, but I was gonna go ahead and put the member video out there because I went to a restaurant, like the only Mexican spot in this small town. When I tell you, Lily, this town is like, this is a little small town in Louisiana. Like, I ain't even heard of this place before I even went there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that stuff was like, it was the only Mexican restaurant. It's called Gonzalez Family Restaurant. They have, to my knowledge, they have 2 restaurants in the in that region of northern Louisiana. They have this little small town called, yeah, like when you see the video, when you see the video, Lily, you're gonna be like, damn, this is nothing in this town, bro. It is nothing in this town. But it's like, you know, when I go to a lot of these places, if you've been watching my videos before, which I know you've been watching a lot of my videos, like, you go a lot of these places, bro, they be vacant. Like, a lot of these places be vacant, but they still they still have history. They still have the historical markers there. They have the murals. They have artwork. They have these places, like, you know, as abandoned as these towns be looking, you still kind of feel like they had a history there to kind of paint a picture of how it once was. That's what I like about going to these places, because they paint that picture of how this little town was one point in time for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's why I do these things. So for the people that really can't travel, or that probably won't, I'm pretty sure a lot of these people tell me in comment sections, they'll be like, man, I probably never even go to these places. But, you know, by watching you, like I can have the experience, I can live the experience of being at these places through your content. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, you know, that's what I like about this channel, is that it allowed me to paint these pictures and tell these stories about where I go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, and it pretty much debunks the whole narrative that small towns are just, you know, they're born. There's these boring places. These are some of the most peaceful places you could go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I went to the Mississippi Delta, like, when I went to the Delta, right, that was like my most eye-opening experience was when I went to Mississippi Delta. And y'all, I'm just kind of like, you know, right now, just like, I'm just basically just getting, just telling you guys how passionate it is about what I'm doing with this channel, you know. But like, yeah, you know, it's like, you go to these places, like, bro, like, I went to this small town called Morehead, Mississippi. Like, that place is so small, right? It's in the Mississippi Delta region. Mississippi Delta region is like the most, if it's not the most economically depressed area in America right now, it is definitely on the short list of like economically depressed areas to go to. You know what I'm saying? It's no industry there, really. It's no industry. These people, you know what I'm saying, they're local businesses, and them supporting their communities, that's literally the lifeblood of those people. They don't, you know, they don't have malls, and they don't have corporations and all this type of stuff in those areas. But, you know, what they do have is a sense of community, and, like, you know, a lot of them have a sense of community, and, you know what I'm saying, and they build, like, they build in, like, you know what I'm saying, when that economy, the like, when you look at Arkansas Delta, you look at Louisiana Delta, you look at the Mississippi Delta, those places once upon a time, you know, way back in the 30s and 40s, these places were thriving. Man. When I went down Greenville, Mississippi, walked down there downtown, and noticed how vacant and how dilapidated it was, that told me everything I needed to know. Like, you know, these economically depressed areas, they lost their industry, and they lost a lot of vital industries crashing. They went into a constant state of poverty. You know what I'm saying? Constant state of poverty. And like, when you think about it, you go to these places, right? And it's like, you see the history. That's why I look at the markers. I look at the pictures from the past, because you can see how the city went from this, and it just devolved over the course of many decades to where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you connect the dots when you go down here, and and that's kind of what I want to give to the audience as well. This is, I feel like this won't just be just beneficial to it won't just be beneficial to me just from a personal experience. I feel like it'll be beneficial to other people, because they can learn, they can really tap in and get the knowledge if they're willing to just sit down and watch. You know what I'm saying? But yo, what up, King Grayson? What's going on, brother? What's going on? How everything going with you? That's my brother from out in LA, out there in Cali. What's up, bro? Yeah, man, for real. And Levi, I'm sorry, I went back. I'm going back reading the chat. Levi, I'm doing good, bro. Thanks for asking. I hope your day's going good as well. And like I said, I know it's been a minute since I went live, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? I just been putting in the work, and just, so. But yeah, I appreciate that, Lily. I appreciate the fact that you do see the growth in the channel. Appreciate that. But man, King Grayson, bro, I'm just out here grinding, just still out here, just trying to just following my journey, just trying to learn and and it's good that I had this community that supported me in my growth process. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, the fact, even though I have a small channel right now, I have community, bro. I got people that support me, and they come watch my content, and they genuinely, I support them, and it's like, it's just what I like. It just shows that the community really opened my eyes up to show that, like, bro, like, people that you might not know, you might not have ever met these people in real life, but at the same time they support you, and they come in, and like, you know what I'm saying? That's what really kind of kept me, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just grounded and just humble in this whole experience, So yeah, I appreciate y'all for real. You know, that's big facts, King Grayson, bro. Man, you ain't lying, bro. You absolutely right. Sometimes strangers will support you before friends and family. Man, I appreciate you for tapping in, King Grayson. That's facts. That's facts, man. Like I can't even name 5 people on anybody in my anybody in my like family or like my bloodline. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might be 2 or 3 people at the most, and I have a pretty big family, but I ain't like, it's really only 3 of them that really tap into it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got a lot of people, like, you know, just building this community, people post my video. As soon as they get a notification, a lot of times they'll go click the video and watch it. And even if they can't watch the whole thing, they at least show that they supporting. And then they be like, man, that's really cool right there. I learned something from this, in this particular, from, you know what I'm saying? That's like, that's cool. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that, bro. Like, it goes to show you how, like, when people see you, when they see you, when they kind of get a feel of what you about, I feel like that's where you get your support. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for real. Yeah. I appreciate that, King Grayson. Definitely, bro. And I'm gonna go show you some support as well, brother. I'm gonna go show some support to you as well. Yeah, like for real. You know, like I said, man, like even when uh well, yeah, it still is like as far as the weather down here, it's still kind of hot, but it's cooling. But the nights, like right now, I'm sitting outside. It's kind of like it's a little breeze in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like down south, right around like early point of October, like it start cooling down a little bit, but you still got you still got that. We have long summers here in down south. And Lily, I know you know about these summers down here. They long. They long. They not really over until like it's not really officially over till like mid October. You know what I'm saying? Because we still get humidity. It's humid out down here. It's humid down here. So you know that's really what makes it like it could be 70. It can be like 70 degrees out here, for instance, and feel like it's like 95 with the humidity. That's how humid it is down south. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the temperature, whatever the core temperature is, it's like probably it feels like it's about at least 30 degrees, like hotter because of the humidity. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, it's crazy. So it's still humid, like you know what I'm saying. Some places right now, some places right now, they already got they in the fall they already had they coats and they long sleeves and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We still down here walking around with shorts and during the daytime still walking around with shorts, tank tops, and short sleeve shirts, bro. That's how long these summers are. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Notification bell is very important. And what I've learned is that when you click that notification bell, generally, if you go to specifically where it has a drop down menu, if you specifically go to you select all, it pretty much like makes sure that the notifications actually get out to the supporters. You know, yeah. That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is, King Grayson. Like the air, like that hot air, it gets so hot that like you know. And see, the thing is, in down south, like because we're such a landlocked, we do have Mobile in the on the coastline. You know what I'm saying? But like, but basically, it's kind of like a situation where like most of Alabama's land is on land, so we don't really have anything to balance out the temperatures. It's just you got the heat and you got the humidity, and there's like there's no beaches within like short proximity to a lot of these places where you can just go and kind of cool off, like you know what I'm saying. Even if you go to the Gulf Coast, you might get a little bit of breeze that'll kind of, off the water, that'll level the temperatures. But at the end of the day, it's still southern heat. No matter where you go in this state, it's still that southern heat and humidity is gonna follow you. So like, we get when we get heat waves out here, we get heat waves like it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Hmm. Yeah, it's starting to cool down. Oh yeah. You out there in Cali, so yeah, y'all kind of get y'all get more balanced temperatures out there. I think in California. Y'all temperatures are a lot more balanced. All right, then, Lily. Appreciate you for tapping into the live. You have a great night. I'll see you around. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, people can subscribe to you, but if they don't tap the notification bell, it's not going to pop up. It might just be at the end or whatever. I don't know, but it just seemed different. Yeah, yeah. It. The thing is, if you hit the notification bell, um, I think it just ensures that they get the notifications. Even if you simply tap the subscribe button, you may or may not get notifications, but for sure, if you hit the notification bell, you're gonna at least get you're at least gonna get the notifications for sure. Because it's people that I'm subscribed to, I've never got notifications from, and that's because I forgot to hit the bell. I think you get a little bit hotter here because it gets over 100. It might get 120 degrees in certain spots. Wow. Yeah, because I forgot, California too. I forget too. Southern California, they got the desert. The desert's out in California. Bro, man, you got it. Yeah, yeah. So I know Southern SoCal is much hotter. It got to be much hotter than like than like Northern California and stuff like that. For sure. I don't get too many of your videos popping up. So when I see you live, I'm like, let me tap in. Yeah, see, that's what I appreciate. That's what I appreciate, bro. That's what I appreciate. For sure. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Trisha Nicole, by the way. Trisha Nicole, you probably already know this, King Grayson, but Trisha Nicole hit her 2,000 subscribers. I think it was yesterday. You just hit 2K subscribers. So yeah. Yeah, man, for real. For sure. Yeah, most definitely, brother. Most definitely, man. Most definitely, bro. But I know you gonna get there, brother. Like I said, man. I'm gonna support your grind, man. I'm gonna support you, you know, and everything over at your channel. As much as y'all go. Um, by the way, y'all go check out King Grayson, bro. It's a real brother right here. To my people out there that's watching, go check out King Grayson. You know what I'm saying? Real solid brother. Like, I'm gonna go check out more of your content and as well, King Grayson, and show some support for real. Most definitely, man. Most definitely, bro. Man, same here. Same here. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah, man. No problem, King Grayson. No problem at all, brother. I'm glad I can show support, man. Like, for real. For real, for real. Like I said, you know, my biggest thing, like one thing about this, man, one thing about this YouTube that I appreciate is that, like, I'm glad I finally found something that I'm really passionate about and like sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular guy. Like, for real. Like, I'm a regular dude. Got a 9 to 5. Working. Just trying to come up in the world. Trying to come up and everything like that. That's really what it is, bro. Like, Just go, I go and grind, and I finally found something that I'm passionate about, and I'm glad I can build a community and like, of supporters and people who really support me, and just, all right, it just means everything. The fact that people just come by and watch my content and engage, that's very valuable to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, appreciate that, King Grayson. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing. God will bless you, sir. Likewise, bro. For real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, oh yeah, yeah. Tristan Nicole, yeah, her lives, man. Her lives be popping. Her lives be popping, man. For real. I be laughing. Yeah. That's a whole vibe, bro. Tristan Nicole is a whole vibe, bro. Shoot, bro. You know. Yeah. But yeah, man. Let me just keep getting out here, grinding, getting this content, getting as much content as I can get out there. And like I said, man, you know, one of the biggest things I like to do is that, like I said, it's just I learned a lot. For the, I've only had this channel now for like I got yeah, I posted my first video on YouTube on April 2024. So I've been doing this YouTube thing now for like a year and a half, man. And it's like, bro, I learned a lot in the last year and a half. A lot. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just how to balance life, you know what I'm saying? Balance, a regular everyday, 9 to 5 grind, and balance content creation, and just, and just learn how to manage my time and everything like that. And I've developed a lot of knowledge, and you just grew as a person, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I like about this too, you know what I'm saying? My YouTube is not, it's a YouTube journey, but it's also a life journey for me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that I was able to find something that I'm passionate about and develop a community online was just, it taught me, who's real, who's gonna really be down with you, and who's really not gonna be down with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like the way I look at it too. That's why I feel like I could relate to so many people in this community, because we all pretty much new to this YouTube thing. Like, a lot of us we just started content creating just like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and stuff like that. So it's common ground within this, because we all basically trying to come up on here. So that's why it's so much common ground. It's like, if you feel like y'all growing together, you know what I'm saying? Like, and everything like that. That's what I like about the community. You feel me? Because it really shows who's gonna really support you and everything like that. For me, I've been wanting to do this YouTube thing for about 7 years, so it was just time to do it. Yeah, man. I feel you on that, King Grayson. Bro, and the thing about me, is that like I I knew I wanted to eventually get on YouTube, because I would watch YouTubers all the time. I would like constantly watch YouTube. I would watch YouTube, but never thought in a million years I'll be an actual content creator. Like at that time, like back in 2017, 18, 19, 20, around that wave when a lot of people were coming in to YouTube, I never thought that I'd be a content creator. I would just, but I did, but I started actually recording videos, vlogging in like 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like that's when I really started vlogging, like in 2022. But I didn't start I had a lot of content that I recorded, and I've been sitting on it for 2 years, and then finally 2024 I started posting content. You know, you know, I just started posting, and I was like, so the early videos on my playlist, on my entire, like the very first videos I posted, like were just videos I recorded 2 years before I posted them. Man, like, it was something else, man. I watch YouTube more than the TV, but the only thing I watched YouTube get watered down. There was a lot of good stuff, man, for sure. Man, you ain't lying about that, bro. Like, it has been watered down a lot, man. It has been. It has been. There used to be a lot of knowledge, uncut, good stuff on YouTube, and a whole bunch of weird, evil stuff. But a balance, right? It was a balance, bro. It was a balance, man. It ain't too many nowadays. It ain't too many real, like, solid content out there, man. It's just, it's just now. It's just, it's just the real content, the real people. We get, you know what I'm saying? Like, they overlook really good quality content creators. They overlook a lot of us. They have potential, and like, and it's like, but the people who don't really put a lot of thought into, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or anything, but it's just like, I don't want to knock anybody's hustle, but you know what I'm saying? But there's people out here that's actually making quality content that don't even get attention, bro. Don't even get attention. Very talented content creators that just get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Many of whom I feel like are within our community, to be honest. But, you know, but yeah, man. It's just a lot of time. A lot of people, the people that's going viral, are people that you don't have to have talent any. It seems like you don't even have to have talent anymore, like legit talent, to blow up on YouTube or blow up on any social media platform for that matter. You can just do some crazy you can do mindless things and go viral. But, that's neither here nor there. But it's just crazy, So yeah, it's like, it seemed like they try to make YouTube mix with Facebook and Instagram. We get the short hand of the stick of everything, no matter what it is. Yeah, that's true. That's so true, bro. And like I said, man, we got some very talented people within our community, like real talent, really talented, real people. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to come up in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's what, like, yeah, man, this is wild. But I appreciate everybody everybody who's watching right now. I appreciate y'all for watching the live, and y'all kicking it with me. I've been, I know I've been saying a lot today, but I've just been like, bro, it's been almost 2 weeks since I went live last time, so I'm just over here, just really just, I just have a lot to say today, I have a lot to say today, so it's just basically where I'm at, But I appreciate y'all for coming in, and if you just coming into the live, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. I go support the channel. I do travel content. I go to different cities and states, document the history, basically give you a visual of how the cities and towns are, and give you basically a history of the city, and kind of parallel it with today, and also go around, just give you the visuals mostly of these cities, and just posting them and doing my own commentary. Doing commentary, just giving you, just painting the picture. You know what I'm saying? Just through my commentary. You know what I'm saying? And then, I might tell I might tell a little few dry jokes here every now and then. But you know, but at the same time, bro, I just want to keep people engaged and keep people just really, really listening to me. Like, so I'm just in general in real life, I'm just a real chill dude. Just a regular, just a really everyday guy, man. And just go to work, and you know what I'm saying. Just try to keep a peaceful vibe on this planet. So yeah, that's really what it boils down to. Yo, Elevated, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing good this evening. This is my first live stream that I've done in like maybe 2 weeks, probably at least 2 weeks or so. Probably about like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. And I'm just here vibing, man. So yeah, that's where I'm at basically. Just like, I'm really just looking forward to getting more and more, getting more and more and more vlogs out there, man. Hey, man. Hey, you know how that go, Elevated. You know how life be sometimes. Life be lifing. Man. So I'm telling you, bro. And it's crazy too. I be like, damn, I'm gonna go live today, and then don't go live. I've been saying that for like damn near every day. Like, I'm gonna go live, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm too tired. And I was like, bro, you know how life be. Life be something. Yeah. But man, I can't wait till I'm just looking forward to just posting more content, just working on more content, and just continue to build the channel. You know what I'm saying? And it's good that like I said, man, it's good that I had a support. I know I mentioned this earlier, but it's really important that I had a support of my of the community, because like, you feel me? Like, I feel like we all in this together. Like, we pretty much came into the YouTube game around the same time, So it's like you know what I'm saying, we on the YouTube grind together, So for sure. But yeah, man. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let's see. I've been on here for about an hour. So I guess I'll go ahead and call it a day. I'll be back on here tomorrow. At some point tomorrow, I'll be back on here, do a little live. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all for tapping in and watching this live and supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, be on the lookout for more content. I got some more stuff in the works, so just be on the lookout. I'm looking forward to bringing more good, dope history pertaining to these areas of the U.S. of A. And and just basically, y'all can vibe with your boy, and you can feel like you there. I want to give y'all that authentic experience of almost like you there in 4K with your boy P9. So appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I see you guys when I see y'all. Hope y'all have a good evening. Peace.